Hey everybody, good afternoon. Rose Thorn here. Today I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Coffee Beeze. And she did this, when did she get through with this? Let me just see real quick. I just turned on my computer, let's see, 86 minutes ago. So like a little over an hour ago. And thankfully enough, this live stream is not even an hour long, which I really love. I hate it when she does those long doggone live streams that go on forever because then I got to condense everything and cut things out. But she did this live stream. She's at the outhouse, and look at our girl. Look at her with the hair all done up and the makeup and everything. And I wonder if that's because of watching Charlie Gold and seeing Charlie Gold all done up with her makeup and her hair and her background. And, she's feeling kind of embarrassed because she's been really sloppy for the longest. But never mind if it came from Charlie or if she just decided to make herself look nice. I always appreciate when she makes herself look nice because I can't stand it when she looks a big old mess. Her with her naughty K channel. But she's got this coffee bees going on. Looks like she's at the outhouse. Before we get started with the actual live stream, let's go to the comments because that's where all the fun is. Her comments are always better than the actual video. Lori Lou Who says it's going to be one of those weekends again. I'm going to go buy popcorn. Girl, just go to the dollar store, get some like microwave popcorn and some chips and you'll be set. Just Me says, I'm so happy he publicly humiliated her. He needs to keep doing it because she just won't stop. It's literally impossible for her to leave him alone, but if she can keep talking crap and then continue up his behind, then she deserves to be publicly humiliated. So I haven't seen this live stream yet. I haven't seen any parts of it. Is he humiliating her by making her drive him to Montreal? Or is he humiliating her by basically making her drive to Montreal to see him? We'll find out once this video starts playing. Billy Martin says she's not sure what she's doing because Natter hasn't told her what to do. Yeah, that's usually how it works. Lolo FC says, this is so disturbing, not cute, not funny, and thoroughly pathetic. This stalking, and it is stalking, won't end well. Is it going to take you killing him so he won't ignore you? Is it going to take him killing you because you're driving him crazy? Or one of you just go to jail? I'm dead serious. This is not going to end very well, badly, when it does finally end. That's the scary thing about Miss Chantal. That's the scary thing about Miss Chantal. She just doesn't want to get it through her head that just some people don't want her around. She doesn't want to hear the word no. She cannot accept the word no. The word no does not exist in her mind. If somebody says no, she thinks, oh, it just means no for right now, but not no forever. She's a big old toddler, and she doesn't like rejection. She doesn't understand rejection. She doesn't understand somebody stopping her from doing something she doesn't want to do. That's a dangerous side to her. The fact she just doesn't know when to cut it off and say, hey, it's a dead end. I need to go do something else. Carolina says she's said not to freak out because it was not for sure if she was taking Natter. Hello, Chantal. The freak out is due to the mere fact that you're packed and makeuped out, ready to go, sitting in your car waiting for the green light from him. Come on, girl. I know you don't care, but I have to say it. I just keep hope alive that you'll wake up. She'll never wake up. She'll never wake up. She'll do anything in the world to keep this man around. Anything at all. Anything he wants, anything he needs, any amount of money, she'll give him just to have him around. And here's something that occurred to me today when I was thinking about the whole Chantal Natter situation. So Chantal's on her channel, right? And she's not a person to give us positive content. And why not? Because her giving us the negative dramatic content, it's far too rewarding. Well, Chantal's over there and she's interested in a man. He's not a good boy. He's not. He just isn't. And why should he be? He's getting far too much reward being a bad boy. If he were a good boy, he wouldn't get half the things out of Chantal that he gets right now. So why should he be motivated to be a nice person to Chantal when he's getting clothes, shoes, groceries, new iPad Pro Plus, TVs, uh, food for all his cooking videos, money, getting his rent paid, his bill paid, free Wi-Fi. I mean, the boy's getting rewarded for acting like a bad boy. So isn't it funny that Chantal's got her channel and it's negative content and she's getting richly rewarded for that? And yet she's attached to a man that she wants to be a good boy, but he never will because he's getting too richly rewarded for being a jerk. You know, the more of a jerk he is to her, the more stuff he gets out of her. Goldie says, just look at her. The makeup, glitter, eyeshadow, eyelashes, and all. She's still trying to put the moves on Natter. How can anyone be more than pathetic? She certainly has found a way. Yeah, she's so trying, thinking that, oh, if I look nice for him and put on the eyeshadow, he'll want me more. No, he won't. No, he won't. And you're going to feel more humiliated when he rejects you yet again. You know, he's not that into you, Chantal. You've been hanging around him for months, girl. You've given him all kinds of money and all kinds of gifts. If he don't feel anything for you by now, he ain't gonna. It's time to drink that woke coffee and wake up to the truth. Vegan Poop says, like Natter said in his last live stream, what don't you get? Keep bagging off. Good. Get the F out. Thank you. He actually said that. Oh my goodness. I mean, you don't get much clearer than that. You don't get much clearer than that. At the same time, if Natter hates Chantal, if he hates her, and I mean really, really hates her, what he needs to do is cut her off and keep her cut off. Don't take her money. Don't expect her to buy gifts, because this push-pull thing that he's doing with her, this cat-mouse game that he's doing with her, you know, it's just keeping things going. If he really hates this woman, if he can't stand her, if he wants her to stay out of his life, then he needs to cut all ties. And that includes financial. Stop playing with her mind. Stop playing with her feelings. Stop playing with her pocketbook. Cut all ties and be done with it. You know, because by keeping those strings intact, by saying, oh, Chantal, I need this. Oh, Chantal, I need that. All he's doing is keeping the game going and keeping that hope alive inside of her that he might love her, and keeping her confused. And that's just going to make things more dangerous for him when he really does cut her off, because she's not going to deal with it very well. She's not going to be stable for things like that. Cherry Lolly says, man, you're sitting by an outhouse in full makeup and false lashes waiting for permission to drive down to Montreal. I know. Let's see. The world. When you love someone, you take their feelings into consideration and would never want to purposely do anything to hurt them. Chantal, it's okay, guys, that he treats me this way and he calls me names in public and degrades me to hundreds of people. It's because I talked about him, but he says he loves me. We're just so passionate. Nah, you're not passionate. He just don't like you. And the only one that's not getting it is you. The only one who's not getting it is you. Everybody else can see it but you, because you don't want to see it. You know the truth, but you keep one of your filters up to keep from acknowledging the truth, because if you acknowledge the truth, then you would have to acknowledge you're an idiot. You gave him all that money and all that food for nothing. You tried to buy his love and failed. You would be looking at yourself without that filter and realizing what an idiot you've been all this time, what a sucker you've been, and you don't want to let that in. You don't want to let the truth in that you've been a fool for months, spending thousands of dollars on a dude that don't love you, ain't gonna love you. He's just been taking your money and you've been giving it to him. Your ego could not take the truth that you have been played, that the player got played. You can't deal with it, Chantal. So you block it out and you want to continue with, oh, he loves me. He loves me. No, he don't. You know, Jen DT says, right on schedule. The drama always starts 1 week before the 21st every month to get views, memberships, and super chats up before payday. Ain't that the truth? And Jen is right. Jen is right. You got 1 week before payday, 1 week. So she's trying to amp things up the last couple of weeks of the month just to get some more money into the paycheck. Yep. Right on time, right on schedule. Good observation, Jen. Annette Jerquez says, okay, this is just my observation, but I think she just whipped up one of her little plans in her head that she would pick up the CPAP whilst offering to take him where he needed to go. And being Natter thought, I could save some money not taking Uber. 2 hours later, stream was interrupted when Natter canceled his ride with her. Does Chantal moods change now? Claiming she doesn't know what her plans are, or her conversation at this point is just all over the place because her plan didn't pan out the way she had hoped it would. I feel bad for her at this point. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for Chantal. She's a grown-ass woman. She should know what to do by now. I mean, if thousands of people in her ear telling her the truth, saying this guy is using you, he is a leech, he's no good for you, he's ruined you, and he's ruined your channel. If thousands of people telling her that for months over and over and over again aren't going to do it, what is going to do it? I don't feel bad for her. This woman has a channel on YouTube. She had the dumb luck of making a channel on YouTube and it became successful. And all she has to do is put in the bare minimum to keep it going. And if she puts in more than the bare minimum, it can be more successful. She can make more money and have a really great life. And she actually chooses not to. She can make a simple video every week for her Beezers. And they would be so happy. Just pick a topic, any topic on the board. Make a 15-minute video and they would love it. They would eat it like penny candy. Can't be bothered. I don't feel bad for her. I save my sympathy for people in the world that are working hard right now, barely scraping by. They're doing all they can. They're breaking their backs trying to get their bills paid, and they still can't even make it. I save my pity and sympathy for people that deserve it, not fools like Chantal. She had the dumb luck of having a channel on YouTube, and all she has to do is maintain it. And if she works hard, she can more than maintain it. It can grow. It can be successful. And she don't want to do it. So I save my tears for BBJ, not for her. Tixie says, wearing glitter eyeshadow in the daylight to go stalking. I don't like the bloke, but I'm beginning to feel sorry for him at this point. Yeah, she is so stalkerish. She is. She will not leave him alone. And I have to wonder if him moving to Montreal is part of his way to get away from Chantal. Like moving in with a roommate or something. Moving 2 hours away to at least keep her away somewhat to where it's not so convenient for her to drive over to his house. As it is right now, it's just too doggone convenient for her to go over there. Like, it just takes a few minutes. If he moves to Montreal, that's 2 hours away. She can't just sneak over to his house and look in his windows and try to unlock his door and all that. It's going to take some effort to get there. And her car is on its last leg. So how's she going to get there? Is she going to rent a car every single time to get there? She would have to, because her little Kia would break down in a heartbeat. She would have to rent a car, drive all the way there, all the way back. He's trying to put some distance between himself and Chantal. You know, he's trying to be nice about it, but he's trying to do it. He's trying to find a life up there, and I hope it works. I hope he finds a way to get away from her because, you know, maybe if he gets away from her, she'll get her head face back. She won't be thinking about him all the time. She'll have to focus on herself and her channel. You know, the two of them together are a bad combination, but I hope he does find a job in Montreal if that's why he's going. And he got a roommate and he put some space between the two of them. She won't be completely deterred away from being away from him, but it's going to be harder for her to sneak over there and spy on him. Okay, let's see. Ivanka says, LOL, if you only stalked doctor's appointments and vet appointments, throw in an actual cleaning of your filthy house the way you are stalking Natter now, you could have accomplished something meaningful. By all means, you do. You're fun to watch. If only she cared as much about meaningful things as she does about Natter. If only. Complex Cat says, so sad. Couldn't take the cat to the vet, but has plenty of time to wait around for Natter. Those cats deserve better. Yeah, she made this big old excuse about, oh, I can't do the cat appointment because Pete has a therapy appointment. His therapy appointment was online. He could have done that himself. She could have taken the cat to the vet. She could have phoned ahead if she needed help to get the cats outside the car. She just isn't comfortable with Pete's going to therapy, and she's not there to listen to his every word, which again I think is very creepy. Why can't Pete attend his therapy without you there, Chantal? Are you afraid he'll talk about you? So are you trying to control Pete in his therapy appointment? Make sure he don't say nothing about you, so you got to be right there to kind of intimidate him not to talk about you. Girl, back up and let people breathe. And you wonder why nobody's in love with your ass. Let's see. Some comment about her hair. I don't care. Let's see. More comments about degrading. Kimba says, you need to let go. You are not his girlfriend. He has publicly denounced you. I don't care how he treats you behind the scenes. If he will not publicly admit you are his girlfriend, then you are not his girlfriend. Cut your losses and move on. You can't make him love you no matter how much money you spend on him. Nope. If a man is not willing to claim you in public, he's not your man. Period. End of story. End of story. If you're with a person and they don't want to claim you in public, if you are basically the equivalent of a dirty secret that they cannot admit to anybody, they are not in love with you and they never will be. Honestly, that's how it is. Flora says, you literally want to force yourself into his trip so you can watch him under the guise of helping him or doing him a favor. This time, this manipulation is going to backfire on you and manifest into something you ain't ready for, girl. Yeah, the feeling that I got from this whole thing with Natter going to Montreal and he's got the new little haircut, and I honestly think he's trying to find a job in Montreal to get away from her. You know, he's ready to separate himself away from Chantal, and he's just trying to do it in a way to where she doesn't flip out. He wants to get away from her. He knows that financially speaking, he's going to take the hit. He's not going to have access to the Chantal Foodie beauty money, but he's ready. So he knows she's not all there, and he knows that he can't just get a job where he's at. He's got to move to another area to get away from her in order for that to happen. He's doing what he can to get her out of his world, and she's just not having it. And I think all of the eating that we've been seeing Chantal do the last few days, that is stress eating. That's emotional eating. Like on the inside, she's freaking out because she knows he's pulling away. She feels it. She has to feel it. And she doesn't want it to happen. More people saying, leave the man alone. Helen says, was Big Al and chat, I heard she's striking channels again. Yeah, I saw something on Twitter. Amberlyn Reed is striking channels again. Amber, if you come across my video, Amber, can we have a minute? Can we talk? Girl, can we have a minute to talk? Why are you striking channels that cover your stuff? You should be grateful that people even still talk about you. Your channel is boring. A lot of channels are turned away from you because you're boring. And the few that are left are going to strike at them. Why? She had the nerve to say that the channel that she's striking or trying to give a problem to was taking views away from her and viewers away from her. Are you kidding? Amber, you got a big channel over there. You're still getting the views. What are you talking about? Why are you worried about the smaller channels? Girl, you're still getting a paycheck. If you don't have enough money, it's your fault because you're spending it on the wrong things. Don't be going after the small channels. Those small channels are your promotion. Same like all the reaction channels for Chantal. Leave the channels alone, sis. You're lucky people are still covering your ass. Leave them alone. Okay, enough about Amber. Helen says, Pete plays Mario before appointment today. That's why you couldn't come on earlier. JD's GMA says her family really needs to stop on. She's literally crazy. What can the family do, though? They can't do anything. She's a grown woman. They can't do nothing for her. Everybody thinks her family has power of attorney over her life. They don't. She's a 37-year-old woman. Everything that's wrong with Chantal, she's got to fix. They can't do anything. Their hands are tied. There's nothing they can do. Petty Mama says, wait, so she's driving him to Dee Dee's? This weekend is going to be wild, y'all. Is she? Is she going to drive him to Dee Dee's? No. Tribby says, did I hear Chantal correctly? She wants to rent a cheap motel. Tell us you're stalking Frenchie at the Motel 6 Montreal without telling us you're stalking Frenchie. Why is everybody ragging on the Motel 6? What is going on with the Motel 6? Why are they picking on the poor Motel 6? The Motel 6 was framed. They had nothing to do with it. What's wrong with the Motel 6? I've seen pictures of the Motel 6. The rooms look nice to me. And what is this? Chantal wants to rent a cheap motel? Oh, please, dear God, let it be a Motel 6, please. Please let it be a Motel 6. I will drag her to filth if she uses the Motel 6. Please let it be a Motel 6. Oh, please let it be a Motel 6. Oh, just let it be a Motel 6. Oh, I'm begging you. Please, God, please let it be a Motel 6. Her ragging on cheap motels and then she wants to rent a cheap motel room. Please do it. Please. Cynthia Landon says, so you canceled the cat appointment yet again so you could hang out and cater to Koki. I'm tired of watching you be a doormat. I can't wait till they take your channel down just for nothing else. Your drug addiction and showing it online. Yeah, and you know what? She could have had a mobile vet come out if she wanted her cats to be seen and she did not want to drive to the vet. Or she could have hired someone to take the cats to the vet, you know, paid them, given them the money to do it. There's all kinds of options for that. She don't want to be bothered. Let's see. Shabs says, everyone in here calling her a stalker. Guys, I agree. It's sad how she runs to him and waits to be his taxi. But he's in full control and worse than her. He calls her when it's convenient, and she runs to him. He's letting her in time and time again. He's getting away so lightly in all of this. I think he's so sneaky and manipulative. Well, you know what, Shabs? I think that Koki is her perfect match in every way. She is a spoiled, rotten brat. She is an adult toddler who is used to pushing the buttons and the limits of everybody around her, treating them like crap. She's very manipulative. She lies all the time. And she thinks she's smarter than everybody else. Well, when she met Koki, she met her match and then some. And so the player is getting played. Maybe everything we've seen between the two of them this past year is her karma for all the bullshit she's put people through. Her mom, her sister, her family, Pete, the cats, BB, who knows whoever else in her life she's put people through. Shannon. Maybe everything he's doing to her is just her life karma. For all the hurt that she has put people through over all these years, maybe he is the equivalent of all her karma checks that are getting cashed all at once. She is sneaky, manipulative, spoiled, rotten, a liar. So is she. He's her karma. She's getting a dose of her own medicine and she's got to swallow every single ounce. And I'm loving it, honestly. I'm loving it. The player's getting played. and looking stupid getting played. Loving it. And people saying, I'm so embarrassed for you. Veronica Valentine says, Foodie Beauty yesterday, you have humiliated me for the last time. Foodie Beauty today, hit me baby one more time. Hit me up in my DMs one more time is what she means. Not hit me like physically hit me. And let's see. All these different comments, I wanted to include them before we get started with the video. I normally keep my videos to like an hour. We're going to go over today. I already know that. But let's get started with this nonsense, shall we?
Live late last night.
By the way, if you happen to like this React video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. You guys, like, you know, I love that. So let's get to with this bad boy.
I should make me look at fly away. Hi, Triggered Andy. Jordan, hello. You got notified? Less bitter. Jean does sharp farts. Thank you, Ghost. Alyssa. Stacy says. Most ignored Beezer. Miss Holly. Tripod Creek. Hi, Cookie Milk. Thank you, Jordan. Lazy Susan. I'm not sure what I'm doing actually yet today.
You should be taking your cat to the vet, but I'm just saying.
60s Glam, Flush and Excess, Big Beezer, TTMR. Hello, Angela. Thank you. Thank you, Elle. Wow, a compliment. Drea, Somewhat Steph, Joni, Miss Foodie Body, Miss Lashes. Yes. It's sunny here, but there's an extreme cold warning. Hi, Savage Keyboard. Matter's #1 fan. I look like Elizabeth Taylor? Wow.
No, you don't.
My makeup looks great, thank you. Gotta pick up that CPAP in style. No. Beeze hood of the traveling CPAP hype.
Just so everybody's aware, she's got 2 CPAP machines. She's got more than one. I don't know what happened to the second one, but everybody's thinking she's got 1 CPAP. She's actually got 2. I don't know if something happened to the second one or what, but she's got more than one.
I really didn't remember. Okay, I didn't sleep that great. I slept okay. The cats actually bothered me a lot. Hi, Sandy and Ange. Thank you, Alyssa. It's God. I know, I took the time. I think my hair grew.
So the cats bothered her a lot. Probably all the cats wanted to do was snuggle up with her and sleep with her because of all the time she goes over to Natters and she's over there for days at a time. They just want to snuggle up to Chantal. I hate how she talks about the cats. Oh, they bother me. They're idiots. If you feel that way about your cats, give the cats to somebody who won't feel that way. It's time. You don't have time for their vet visits. You don't have time to take them to a groomer's. Give them to someone that will actually love them. Don't sit there and say, well, I love my pet so much. If you're going to talk the talk, then walk the walk to back it up. But you don't back it up. You just say you love your cats and you pet them for the camera, but you're not doing everything you can do to be a good cat mama. You're just not. Then walking around in a filthy work environment.
Grew a little bit, and I blow dry it. Both of my hair fibers are a little intense, but I blow dried my hair with like a round brush, and I put some product in it, and I put a hair mask.
Who cares?
And
we don't care about your hair. Move along.
I don't know. I also made an appointment for a free consultation at this like wig place, and they have.
Why don't you get your cats to the vet first? Okay, I know you've been talking about needing a wig. Okay, good for you. Who cares? What about your pets? You can always get a wig later. You can use the hair soot until you get a wig, but go get your pets taken care of first. Why can't you go do that first?
Have like human hair wigs. They have hair toppers. They have really high quality synthetic wigs. Thank you.
I hope you know that no matter what you do with your hair, whether it's getting a lace front wig off of Amazon or eBay, or going to get a custom human hair wig at a wig maker, you gotta keep it clean, Chantal. There's just no way around that. You know that, right? You gotta wash it. You gotta put it up somewhere where it's not gonna get dirty and filthy. You gotta comb it out when it gets snarled. You gotta do that. You gotta know how to do that. Do you know how? You might want to start with a cheap wig first and get used to that before you plunk down 300, 400, $500 on a wig.
And Shay, and also they have like these really nice like supplies for your head, like to hide your you guys smell good. Yeah, I put a lot of cream on after the show. Why is this guy driving away? Wants more privacy?
This person in the chat, Jean does sharp parts, says you should definitely get a perm. No, she shouldn't. No, she shouldn't. Her hair is falling out. Her hair is falling out. She's got a huge bald spot on the top. She's got an even bigger one in the very back of her head, to the point where she takes bobby pins or a clip and she'll clip hair from the sides towards the center so we can't see it, but I have seen it. Perms are very severe for hair. I know because I've had them in my hair and I've got long hair. Perms tend to damage the hair and her hair is already falling out. So perms would not be a good idea for Chantal. No, a wig is the best option.
Hi, Chantal. This revenge is success. Hi, Beeze. I'm not at the dispensary. I'm at the outhouse. So I have a pistachio latte.
I still think it's a drop-off point for drugs, but that's just me. I mean, where is this fascination for outhouses coming from? Why is she so fascinated with them? Unless it's a drop-off point for something, and that's why she's all giddy and excited to go there.
And I have a pink drink, but they gave it to me like this.
So, oh my God. So we went from her going to Starbucks and getting one drink. Now she's upped it to two venti drinks. Oh my Lord. Dang. You know, how much diabetes in a cup does one person need at one time? I can understand doing like one drink in the morning and then maybe another one later on in the later part of the evening or something, but double fisting the drinks is ridiculous.
This with no ice. So I said, oh, I ordered extra ice.
Wait, did she get 3? So you got 2 pink drinks and 1 pistachio. That's 3. Oh my God. How much do you need, Chantal? Just why?
Actually, and they gave me no ice. So I asked for no strawberry pieces. It kind of looks like afterbirth.
Ew, girl, did you have to say that?
Dream, you look very beautiful. Thank you. Look when I take the time to do my makeup, right? Willow Sounds. Thank you, Elon Cress. Cindy Per. They didn't want to use the outhouse after me. Hi, Tracy. So I'm not sure what I'm doing today. I don't know. I might be going on a little road trip. I am not sure.
So she doesn't know if Natter is going to use her as a free taxi to Montreal. And I know that Natter might be over there thinking, what should I do? What should I do? Should I use her as a free taxi or should I not? Because an Uber 2 hours away from town is going to be real expensive. If I were Natter, I would ask somebody else to come pick him up because she's a whole lot of crazy, okay? And she doesn't do anything for free. Her friendships, her relationships are all transactional. If she does something for you, she wants something in return. And if he accepts her offer of being the free Uber, she's going to want to stick around wherever he is. He's not going to be able to get rid of her. Best thing for him is to say, nope, Nope, no thank you. No, I don't need to use you as a taxi today. Use somebody else or go get an Uber, and that way she has no idea where he's at, and she won't bother him.
Hi, Lambo. Baruca Capicola. Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees. Yum, Capicola. I'm hungry.
Too bad.
What?
Maybe you should have gotten some food rather than 3 freaking Starbucks drinks. You know, the sugar water is not going to fill you up.
Hi, Maggie. You never notice how pretty my eyes are because without eye makeup, they look bare like a freaking mole rat. Makeup makes such a difference.
Yes, it does. And ever since you tried to roast Charlie Gold and you saw how well put together she is, every single time she streams, every single time, you've been upping your game. I'll give you that. You've been making sure to have the makeup on and hair done, and now you're trying to rearrange your furniture in your living room. Clearly, seeing Charlie like that had an impact on you, and I'm glad if that's true. You need to take some pride with your channel and stop just phoning it in every single time when you turn your camera on. You need to understand that just turning your camera on wherever you are does not count as quality content. It's garbage content. You've been getting it away for more than a year. It's time to cut that off and do some actual content that people can get into.
Laura, I mean Chantal. Plain cheeseburgers. Road trip to Montreal? I'm not sure. I might rent a room at the Motel 6.
What? No, she didn't. No. No, she didn't say the Motel 6. No. Not after ragging on the Motel 6 like to hell and back. I might rent a room at the Motel 6. Oh, so now they're good enough to rent a room when you were ragging on them and just looking down your nose at the Motel 6? Does it have anything to do with the fact that I made my little video showing how nice the rooms are and how they look much nicer than your luxury villa? Girl, if you stay at the Motel 6, you are the biggest hypocrite. You are. You're the biggest freaking hypocrite ever. Going off about the Motel 6, looking down your nose at the Motel 6, and then you turn around and stay in one of their rooms. Girl, stop.
What do you think? You guys want a Motel Beeze? I'm taking my cats to the friggin' vet.
When?
I gotta do that video, don't I? The New Year's one.
No, just forget about it. We don't care
I was
now.
watching my old New Year's video. The one with the hotel with Pete. Oh my god. Motel Bees! Loving the lot. Thank you, Lynette. Hi, Miss Holly.
Plain Cheeseburger says, I'm tired of people talking about the cats. You know what, Plain Cheeseburger? Listen, I know you're a loyal Beezer over there. No matter what she does, you're going to stand her every move because you're a simp like that. But people are talking about the cats because this is how Chantal works. If you don't keep the pressure on her, if you don't keep something in her face and keep annoying her with it, she won't do it. She won't do it. She doesn't know how to do adulting on her own. You have to keep on her and you got to keep the pressure on for her to do it. If she were tired of hearing about the cats, what she would do was take the cats to the vet. The cats would go, they would get checked out, and then she would come back and say, I did take the cat to the vet. Everybody shut up now. And then everybody would shut up. If she really hated everyone getting on her about the cats, she would just get it one and done, and everybody would be quiet for a while. But because she's not doing it, everybody's on her ass.
No, I didn't say I was taking anyone to Montreal.
But you didn't say you weren't going to do it either.
Just not sure.
Which means it's probably going to happen, or you're wanting it to happen. You want it to happen so bad. There you are, all dolled up, ready to go with your glitter eyeshadow on and probably your heart necklace, waiting for Natter to call, hoping you get to see him. You're like a taxi driver waiting at the taxi stand for a phone call when your next client's going to be.
I'm not sure, guys. Hi, Tater. Moonlight. I might have a taxi job for the day.
Look at her smirking. Look at that. She can't keep the smile off her face. She cannot keep the smile off her face. Yeah, the Duper's Delight smile. That's what it's God said. The Duper's Delight smile tells all, sweetheart. Yep. Whenever she talks about Natter, instead of just coming clean and saying, yeah, I want to drive him there, she just says, I don't know what I'm doing, but at the same time she's smirking. It's so sickening. Just come clean with everything, Chantal.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really craving orange julep in a fucking hot dog. 2 veggie dogs, all dressed, and a large cold orange julep. Hi, Vince Beezer. Thanks, Tater. My eyelashes are falling off.
You know, I don't know if Natter is going to use her as a taxi, but if he were smart, he would have her drive him all the way there to the drop-off point that is not where he's staying, and have her drop him off there. That way she has no idea where to find him. Because if she drops him off at wherever he's staying, she's going to be right the fuck over there.
Oh my god. You should see all the chin hair I have.
Nobody cares. Oh, wait.
That's my attempt at retention. Hi, Sabrina, Hexy. Okay. Look, a cross-country skier. That could be me, but I don't have cross-country skis. And I don't want to go cross-country skiing because I'm lazy. That could be me, but I'm overweight, lazy, and don't have cross-country skis.
That pretty much describes your entire life. Go ahead.
We're all friends here. My skin's smooth. Do you think the smooth filter's on?
Yes.
Maybe it is. I look like that guy, Harry Potter guy, Snape. I have the same hair. Maggie, wow, I thought you had more snow on the ground up there. I know. Well, it's freezing. Hi, Laura. Chantal, most ignore Beeze. Glitter equals Natter, girl. We know. No, like he hates He hates glitter. I don't put glitter. I put glitter on, just for whatever. I'm up to something I'm not allowed to talk about. Nanny, hot rails in Montreal for the win. Also, can you set up a big Beezer house? Make it like Big Brother. Shannon, FFG, Dee Beats, Natter, Shanny, and you.
That'd be a
No,
mess.
I don't like some of those people.
They don't like you either. You'd be the first one voted out of the house. Get her out of here quick.
Thanks, Sandy. I think I unblocked you. I think I unblocked everybody. Hi, Dollar Store Bone. You can come, Jean. Drea, I'm very wishing you well, Drea. What I'm doing. But don't worry. I like you, Dollar Store Bone. Monica. Thank you, Karen. Really, Shay? Edna Raw, it is friggin' freezing here too. There's like a cold warning. So I'm crying because my eyes are watery. Like, of the 2002 Tesla Model Series X. Color. Unblock Willie. I didn't see him in my block list. I'll try again. I'll check again. The same level of care I'm providing BBJ. My cats love me.
Notice what she said. My cats love me. Notice she didn't say, I love them. I really love my cats. It's all about them loving her, but not her loving them. She's nothing but a taker. She's not a giver. She wants to fool herself into thinking she is a giver. But everything she does is all about, what about me? What about what I want? What about me?
Yeah, I mean, I can like live stream if you guys want. I don't know, Elon, like, Superior months. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I kind of want to like rent a cheap no-tell motel.
And do what? You're going to stay in the cheap no-tell motel alone? Or are you going to rent it for him? Because he's already got plans. He's going to Montreal. He's going to Montreal. So what are you going to do? What? You're going to follow him to Montreal like a little stalker and rent a cheap motel and like just stalk him out the entire time he's there? That's what it sounds like.
In Beeze, Hotel Beeze. Bird cheeseburger. Might be able to, Sabrina. Sandra. Studies. I don't know, guys, what I'm doing yet. So, no, I'm not waiting for that. I'm not just waiting for that. I have like other things going on today.
Like what?
I'm just not sure yet what's going on. Like, basically, I was thinking maybe because like, if not me, then he'll have to like, I don't know, like, just offered to pay me to take him to his friends, or like, I don't know, even know what he has to do there, interview or something. So he would do his thing, and I would like hotel Beeze with you guys. I think he would.
So, wow. So she's going to take him all the way to Montreal, or that's the plan. Take him to Montreal. He's going to do his thing, and she's going to be just off alone in some cheap motel room, just waiting for him to call, hoping that he does call, waiting for any attention from him. Chantal, you sound so sad and pathetic saying that. So sad and pathetic. Girl, I thought it was bad when you bought him that iPad Pro Plus for $1,500, and after he got it, he threatened to block you in chat. And you bought him over $200 worth in groceries, and he was talking to you like that. Now you're gonna take him to Montreal for free, and then wait around for him to use you as a taxi while he's there. I can't with her.
Stay with his friend or something, like, for real. Like, that's what the thing is. Like, it's something to do.
Girl, you got plenty to do at home. You don't need to go to Montreal to find things to do. You can find plenty of things to do at the villa. You can spend the entire weekend cleaning that place up, doing the laundry, getting your life together, making appointments, taking the cats to the vet. You could fill up the entire weekend just doing that crap right there.
If he pays for the ride and buys me orange julep. Hello.
He's not going to pay for the ride. When has he ever paid for anything?
You need that filter. I know. Am I an Uber now?
Yes. And he doesn't even have to pay. You know he don't pay.
Cheaper than an Uber. Foodie be Uber. Hi, Faith. No, I didn't yet. Well, I don't know. This Beeze is for Sam. Love you. Hey, I forgot. Ready, set, Beeze, Sandy and Ange, by the way. Plain cheeseburger to B239. Uber has an app for iPad.
Yep, sure do.
So, yeah. Well, anyway, why is my hair like this?
I don't care about your hair. Goodbye.
What? Oh, I forgot about HelloFresh. I can't believe I made the HelloFresh yesterday. Actually, Pete ate it today. He liked it. Steve had nicer hair. I know. He lives in Hollywood. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a shame that she gets that HelloFresh food, which is quite expensive, delivered to her house. And all it does is just go to waste. She could easily make the HelloFresh meals into actual meals as content for her channel, and at the same time get a good healthy meal out of it. But she just lets the food rot.
Cool. And every time I get offline and I try to relax and go to bed, I'll recline. Like when I get offline, I'm ready to pass out. So I'm super tired already. So I put on Crime Scene. What is it? Crime Scene. It's about the Times Square killer. I've been trying.
Next.
Tired from what? From the edibles. Tired from beezing. Don't you know beezing is exhausting? You know this. This pistachio latte is so good, Lambo.
Yeah, let's talk about that beezing for a second. The whole idea of people taking edibles is not to get super, super high to the point where they're incoherent. The idea behind an edible is you take it and it helps you relax. It can help with anxiety. It can help you calm down. But when you're doing it right, when you're doing it correctly, you don't have to take that much. The whole idea behind doing edibles is not to build such a tolerance that you need ridiculous amounts just to feel something. And that's where Chantal is. I mean, just the other night, she did 250 milligrams all in one shot. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I know other people in my personal life that one of my friends, he basically gets nasty, nasty migraines. So he uses things like the green and the edibles to help with the pain management. And he doesn't take that much. He takes just enough to get him where he needs to go, and that's fine. If you're doing it right, you can take an edible or have some edibles and they can last for quite a while. But she likes to show off with edibles. She likes to show off, and by building up a tolerance, she's wasting her money. It's bad enough she smokes good green and she doesn't even really smoke it. She doesn't inhale. This whole thing of her doing green and edibles is just dumb for her. It's stupid. She can't smoke the green correctly. She can't do the edibles correctly. It's just huge waste of money. Huge. And by the way, Chantal, the 420 people do not claim you because you're doing everything wrong. You're making them all look bad. They don't even act the way you do.
Harry Potter puts you right. I'm boycotting Harry Potter because
Chantal's long round Fupa Road says, so you'll rent a motel and wait for him when he's with Dee Dee eating his pecan pie, and you're just waiting alone in the room. Chantal, come on, woman. Yeah, that's pretty much the plan. You know, she is so bothered with him going to Montreal that she is willing to just hang around and wait for a phone call. And knowing Natter, if he runs out of money or if he wants to further humiliate her, he'll call her and say, oh, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And she'll jump on the chance to do something, anything for him. She'll do something for him, give him money, buy him food, then he'll tell her to F off. And she'll go back to the room thinking, oh, life is so great. I just saw Natter. I mean, she's twisted. I'm telling you, I honestly think that our Chantal, she's got some serious twisted kinks. She's deeply into the humiliation fetish. She honestly gets off on it. She is a serious masochist because look at all the stuff that she does. Flashing herself, wearing dirty clothes. I mean, she is into humiliation. She loves it. She loves it. And here she is humiliating herself yet again.
J.K. Rowling is like anti-trans, and there's not even a plan right now. But if yes, on a dark fupa hot
Don't sing. No, we're going past that. I won't have it. Nope.
in my head.
Nope. No, ma'am.
I'm not as attached as you guys think I am anymore to this guy. Actually.
Oh, you're not? You're not. You're not attached to him. You just gave him an iPad Pro Plus and you're not attached. You bought him $220 worth of groceries, but you're not attached. You guys aren't even in a relationship and you're about to try to give him a ride to Montreal, a 2-hour ride for free, but you're not attached. And you're honestly thinking about getting a motel room and just waiting around Montreal for days just for a phone call, but you're not attached. Girl, you're nothing but attached. You're too attached. You are stalking the poor man.
A lot has happened since I last came on here and raged about him. Since the Christmas thing, a lot has happened. I'm not kidding. I know. I swear.
If she were not attached, what she would be doing is saying, you know what? I got things to do. I got to clean my house. I got to take care of my cats. I got things to do. I can't sit around and wait for this fool all day. Let him figure out his own way to Montreal. He's a big boy. Let him figure it out. That's what she would be doing if she were not attached.
No, it's not. Keyboard. Okay, guys. I know. Just these eyelashes are friggin' step away from the tree stump.
Ooh, Sarah Kate with the super chat saying, I've never taken my boyfriend to hook up with other women. Pathetic and gross, Chantal. Do better. Yeah, isn't that kind of yucky? Isn't that yucky? She's into Natter, and she's wanting a little bit of something from Natter, but she's actually going to drive him to hook up with other people. Where's your pride, Chantal?
I've never taken my boyfriend to hook up with him.
Right? Thank you.
That's not what I'm doing.
Yes, you are.
It's not even Dee Dee.
God, it's not even Dee Dee. Does it matter who it is? Does it matter if it's Dee Dee or Sarah May or Debbie Ann or Francis on the corner or Jean in the store or Mary in the shopping mall? I mean, does it matter who it is? Does it matter? Does it matter what her name is? Does it matter? You're still driving him and he's going to hook up with somebody. Does it matter?
He apparently has an interview or something, like a couple interviews tomorrow. And he has
okay, so he's got an interview. Do you think that's all he's going to do in Montreal? Do you think so? Do you really think so? That he's not going to whip out that nice new iPhone you bought him? and start messaging people on Facebook and saying, who wants to hook up tonight? I'm free. You don't think he's going to do that? I think he will.
A guy friend who he grew up with, he's been friends with forever. And I actually met him on FaceTime. I seen him. And his friends are going through a really hard time, and he wants to be there for them. So,
you know, I'm getting flashbacks of something. Anybody who was part of my live stream that I did, I think it was on my birthday, which is the 2nd. And I did all kinds of tarot readings for Foodie, for Natter, for Pete's. One of the tarot readings that I did, I saw that Foodie's world is basically coming apart slowly. She was going to have financial problems. She is. She was going to have health problems. She is. And I also saw in Natter's reading that he was going to be getting away from Foodie. Now, because of what I knew or what I was picking up, I thought he was going to be doing like a smaller channel away from her, and the money would not be as good for a while. He would still be making money, but not to the degree of the way he's milking Foodie right now. But here we are. He's getting away from her. He's moving to Montreal. He's going to Montreal, getting a job or trying to get a job there, possibly moving in with some roommates. He is separating himself. So my tarot cards were on the money. They were on the money. He is trying to get away from her. And what's going to end up happening is he may not get as much in the way of Foodie beauty money, but if he does for himself, he really won't need it. He's not going to be able to be as spoiled as before, but he's going to be able to put himself in a position where he can say to her, I don't need you. I am not dependent on you. Therefore, I don't have to listen to you. That's what he's working for. He wants to get away from her, and she's trying so hard to hold on.
Carolina, I'm not taking them to hook up with other people. Come on.
But it's going to happen.
And anyway, we're not together, so I don't have a say in it.
If you're not together, then why in the absolute blue hell do you want to get a motel in Montreal and just sit there all day by your damn self? I mean, you could get a motel and then just sightsee and just do things while you're in Montreal, but that's not you. That's not what you do. You're not a person just to go to a place and go sightsee and take advantage of the different environment and do things. You're going to be sitting in the room waiting on him, blowing up his phone, saying, where are you? Can we hang out today? If we hang out today, I'll buy you something. That's what you're going to do. You're going to be close by waiting on his phone call.
And he doesn't have a say in my love life, and that's it.
You don't have a love life.
You know.
You don't have a love life.
You should watch Barbecue Chickens. I can't watch those streams. I hate how I friggin' seem in them. I seem crazy.
You think? Keep watching them. That's your real self.
I guess I can watch it. Hold on, guys. Wait, my... Right. And I'm coffee beezing with you guys.
Sarah Kate coming through with another super chat. Sitting at an outhouse waiting for his call is your love life. Hey, you're speaking truth. Hey. Canadian Bacon Reaction says, come on, value yourself. Let him find his own way. If she had any kind of female dignity, she would do that. She would say, hey, I'm not Uber. You want Uber? Take care of yourself. You know, get the app installed on your new little iPad Pro Plus and put it to use. I am not your free Uber. I am not your ride.
I'm actually supposed to follow up after I finish my coffee beans, actually. Brie, I didn't block you. Canadian Bacon.
You know, he could always take the Greyhound bus to Montreal. I'm just telling you, he could do that if he wanted to. And if he's got friends that he's meeting in Montreal, why can't they pick him up? Why can't they drive to come pick him up?
In reactions, come on, value yourself. Let him find something. I need to save my money. You're right. Thanks for the super chat. Get back on dating. Andrea Clark. Hi, beauty. We're all crazy. That's true, Andrea. Thank you. So if I'm alone later,
Oh, here's an interesting comment from Keeping It Real with Sandy and Ange. They say, you don't have to keep watching crime scenes. Soon you will be part of it. Beautifully made up foodie takes trash talking ex to Montreal, but he will buy her a hot dog and orange julep.
At a no-tell motel. Will you go?
Yeah, it will be a no-tell motel. When's he gonna call? No telling. Checking into a motel, asking yourself, when is he gonna call? No telling. We're just sitting and waiting. That's a no-tell motel. When's something gonna happen? No telling.
Orange chicken, I only have about $60 budget for a hotel, so
And you're gonna spend it on gas, you fool, just to get back and forth.
if I'm alone and I'm being by myself, we can hotel Beeze with orange julep later.
But Foodie, if you went to a Motel 6, sweetheart, just the cost of a room for one night is about $60 to $70, which means you're gonna be sitting there broke as all hell. If $60 is all you have, by the time you get done paying for a room, you're gonna be broke.
Oh, Gail! How did you actually spend $1,000 plus? What?
Somebody saying Best Buy sells binoculars. Don't give her any ideas. She'll actually do it. She'll buy some.
Snow Eclipse, he does make his own YouTube money.
No, we don't. That's going into your account. That's going into your account. That channel got monetized really, really fast. That's not possible normally. It's under your Google AdSense account. His name and his image might be on the channel, but your Google AdSense account, which is where the money goes, that's what's behind it. That's why it got monetized. You can sit there and say, oh, it's his money. It really isn't. It's your money. You set it up that way to where you have to dole out the money like you do to an allowance to a little kid.
Actually, for real. No. Oh, my nose. My eyes.
Cheesy back scratcher says, so you lied about needing Pete's and canceled the vet to drive your real man. Hope he's worth it. Yeah, she made all kinds of excuses. Oh, I can't take my cat to the vet because there's another appointment on the same day, and I need Pete's to help me take the cat to the vet. Honestly, I don't see why her pets would be a problem to take to the vet. They're both easygoing. I don't know what the problem would be. What, she's got to put the carrier in the car? Why would she need Pete's for that? She's just making up more excuses. But she's got 2 hours to spend to take Natter to Montreal.
These are leaky. Allow being called buffalo. I know you guys don't really understand what's going.
Oh, so here's another super chat. Gotta go back. Chantal's tax evasion arc says, why aren't you allowed to stay by his friends? You're putting in all this time and effort for a man who is actively trying to escape, all while being called a buffalo. It makes no sense, miss. You know, do we really have to ask the question why she's not allowed to stay by his friends? I mean, look at the way she behaves around him. He doesn't want that around his friends, and I'm sure his friends don't want that around them either. You know, they're staying away from the crazy. They don't want no part of that.
Going on because I can't stay with his. I don't want to stay at his friends. Like I don't know his friends. Like I want them to have their visit. So that's why. But what was the other question? Oh, I didn't lie about needing peace. So what is happened is what was I gonna say? Number one, I would never cancel if I knew BBJ was like in dire need of this visit.
I don't believe that the friends actually offered to let her stay wherever he's going. I don't believe that happened. I don't believe that happened. She's trying to act like, oh, he wants her to stay there and they offered her the chance. I don't believe that happened. No, no. No, he can't stand her. He would not let her in the house wherever, or the room wherever he's staying. Nope. Nope.
But I did reschedule for, I can't remember the date. It's like before the end of the month. And Pete will come with me because we always go together to events. Like we always do. It's just like a support thing. It's just like he carries the thing for me.
Somebody in the chat saying, you don't have vet money. Not right now, she doesn't. It's like a week before payday. She doesn't have any money for the vet. She doesn't. I mean, she's over here. You know what a dead giveaway is? That she's near broke. Because she's talking about getting like a motel room and she's naming like 60 bucks, which I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused, guys. Help me with this mystery. When she went to the store to buy Natter groceries, didn't she say she had a budget of $86.22? To me, that sounds like that's all she had in the bank. And then when she came out of the store, she said she spent over $200. So if that's all you had in the bank, how did you get away with spending that much money on groceries? Now here she is talking about she's going to get a motel room for like 60 bucks. And she named an exact amount like that's all she's got. You know, that's just stupid. If all you got in the bank is $60, what about gas money to get back and forth from Montreal to Ottawa? Where's this extra money coming from for all these things? I mean, I'm stumped over here. I don't get it.
They're heavy. Like she's light, but they're kind of heavy in the carrier. And he just helps me out with it. And yeah, so
I'm sure your cats are no heavier than those bags of fast food that you order from Uber Eats. Girl, you can carry your own doggone cat.
that's it. Casabella Hotel. Orange chicken! Is that in Montreal? Do they take cash? I know, I'm only kidding. I think my credit card's maxed out though. I need a Kleenex. Oh yeah. I need Jesus. It's not about money for BBJ. It's not about that. It's just the timing. And I'm gonna vlog it. You're gonna feel bad for her because she hates the vet. I need an intervention. No, I'm stubborn. I'm kidding, Amanda.
Yeah, Sugar Cookie Oat Latte just said, you just said you only have enough for a $60 hotel. And that's exactly how much it would cost to get a hotel. So if she's got only 60 bucks in the bank, what about money for food? What is she going to do for food? What is she going to do for money for gas to get back to Ottawa? If all you got is 60 bucks in the bank, you have no business taking a road trip and staying at a motel, period.
I actually don't have, like, I actually, because of my horrible financial past
and present,
I actually don't have like a lot of credit cards.
That's because you went through a bankruptcy, and although you've been making thousands of dollars on YouTube, you have not bothered to try to repair your credit. If you got bad credit, it's so simple to fix it. You could just get some unsecured or secured credit cards, keep the balance on them even, pay on them like you should, and you would have good credit by now. You could have gotten credit like years ago. But because you're so stupid with your money, your credit is horrible. It's horrible. It's as bad as it ever was.
Hi, Tiffany. All the stuff he said about me. Of course he's gonna pay, but it's why we're getting a cheap one.
She's saying we're getting a cheap one. But wait a second. Didn't you say he's staying with friends and you're going to get the room by yourself and basically just wait around for him? So which is it? We are getting a room or you're getting a room?
No, it's true. Some people just care more about that stuff. Do these look stupid? Yes.
Rose.
Not. Thanks, Gail. Guys, nothing.
Sunny D says, it's not the glasses that look stupid today. That was a good one, Sunny. That was a very good one.
Is set in stone. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh no. Damn. Sarah Kate coming through with another great super chat saying, I hope you can afford a unicycle because you're looking real clownish and desperate. Hope Dee Dee enjoys the pecan pie while you sit in the corner and wait. Goodness, Sarah, you are savage. I'm loving it.
I'm just briefly mentioning, maybe I don't know if I shouldn't have even done that, maybe. Just like, okay. What are you talking about? You guys are crazy. There's no pecan pie. There's nothing like that.
Not for you.
What?
Flop Era says, how is visiting friends a reason to break vid rules? Yeah, there's still a lockdown up there. She's breaking it. No mixing of households, Chantal. Stay at home, Chantal. You ain't doing that, Chantal. You over there spending you want to spend $60 on a Motel 6 room just to wait around for him to call you.
Hi, Ashley. It's sleeping like without the machine. I feel rested, but we're gonna go look for food. I'm not looking at the chat right now. But like, I don't even really care.
Oh, what happened? Her mood just fell.
Regardless, I do need my. This is 2 nights sleeping. Like, hi, Ashley.
Flop Era says, eat a McDonald's since you looking like Ronald today. God, you guys are so. You Beezers, man. I'm telling you, you're giving it to her today. You're not having it this evening.
Guys, doesn't matter. I don't even care if I go or not.
You do care.
Really, I don't. Actually, I just want. Oh, regardless, I do need my. This is 2 nights sleeping like without the machine. I feel rested, but we're gonna go look for food. I'm not looking at the chat right now.
She's annoyed. What happened?
But like, I don't even really care.
She does care.
Okay.
I don't know what just happened here. Did she get a phone call in this live stream and then it cut off? And that part I didn't catch because she just got pissy all of a sudden. Something must have happened. A text, a phone call, something, because she is big mad.
So, because either way, like my social anxiety and my anxiety is just kind of like. I'm not opposed to staying at home and hamburger ice Beeze or Mario Beeze either. You know what I mean?
I guess there was a pause in the live stream. Look at her. She's big mad.
Oh, Ashley. So for me, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Double chin hide.
Look how her mood shifted. She was all kinds of perked up and cheery, and then I guess there was a pause, and maybe she found out that he was not going to use her as a ride. Now her whole mood just shifted. Her whole mood just backslided. Now she's all quiet. She's sulking. She mad.
Like I really do. What am I gonna get to eat?
She's trying not to cry right now.
I have cat hair everywhere. My nose, my lip gloss, everything. 4 o'clock. The sun's gonna go down in like an hour. I don't know what to have. Maybe Harvey. What about Harvey? Don't you think so? Maybe we should do it even if he doesn't want to go.
What?
Or even if he doesn't go or whatever. Like,
what'd you say?
Sorry. I'm not picking my nose, it's just cat hair. All I do is eat and drink coffee with you guys.
You could choose to do other things. You pick the content that you do for your channel. You could do more than just pick your nose and drink coffee, Chantal. It's just that you're lazy. You got to get out of that lazy box and do something different.
But not like a little road trip would be fun. Don't you think so? Maybe we should do it even if he doesn't want to go. Or even if he doesn't go or whatever. Like, we should just do it anyway.
Girl, if you got 60 bucks in your pocket and that's all, you need to stay your butt home. Stay your butt home. Wait to get paid.
$40,000, I think.
What?
To get. I need my machine. I need to honestly just keep it in one spot. Your thing open, I think. I don't know. On my coffee. It's actually really warm. I got it at from Torrance. It seems to be growing a lot slower than usual. I have an itchy scalp, but I don't want to itch because of the hair fibers. I don't want to displace the hair fibers. Yes. Love anymore. I think there's one in like the children's hospital. I'm not going there. They closed the one that was over on Saint Laurent. Oh. I make there. Worked my ass off and I made like $3,000 a month. Maybe. I'm just gonna check.
Check what? What are you checking? Is she going to his house?
We could get beer for supper. Gross. All right, let's have a look.
See what? What are you looking at?
I don't have any patties left.
How do you know that? You're not even going inside.
That sucks! I don't know what to eat now. I'm just gonna park.
Wait a minute, what is this? Somebody in the chat, Alyssa Madu says he actually said she'd have to lose 300 pounds for him to take her back. Wow. I don't know if that's true. I'm just seeing a comment in the chat. I don't know where that person got that from. But if Natter said that she'd have to lose 300 pounds for him to take her back, I mean, even if she started today, it's going to take a while, so.
Besides this guy doing it. I'm gonna come back because I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm all over the place. I'll be back soon, okay? I'll be right back.
Okay, so that's it for this live stream. Sorry I went over my hour. You guys know I like to do an hour, but like an hour and 24 minutes. But that's because I included the comments down below as well. So if you guys enjoyed this react video, if you have, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you wish. I'm going to go ahead and post this to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a great day or a great weekend. And thanks a lot and take care. Bye-bye.